Hi everybody, Sanibonani Ninjani. Thank you so much for watching this video on Butterfly Moments with Mpumi. So it's been a while since I actually recorded a video, and honestly it's because if I could, I would only speak to a live audience, where I'm in the same room as the people that I'm talking to, where I can sense and feel their reaction to my thoughts and actually be in the same moment as the person. But obviously that is not always possible. That is why I actually utilize the platforms that I utilize sometimes. So I want to record a message dedicated to women, and I want to utilize the 6 stages of a butterfly's life cycle. And obviously, that is why I call my channel Butterfly Moments with Mpumi, because I actually find so much power in the life cycle of a butterfly. I hope you can relate. I hope you find value. It's going to be a bit long. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible, but more than anything, I hope you find some value from my thoughts. So I'm going to start with stage number 1, which is the egg stage of a butterfly, when it's laid on a milkweed. So a lot of women that we come across in life are completely different, obviously, not just because we were born in different families, but because we were all uniquely designed for our specific purpose. But the one thing which I've learned through my life journey is the fact that how we were raised as women contributes a lot to the women that we grow up to become. And the unfortunate part is that if you take 2 girl children, now one that is raised by a mother who is always praising that child to say, "You are so beautiful, my child. Oh my God, you got a C on your exam. You will do better next time, but I'm proud of you. You can be anything you want to become in life. I love you. I value you." And they get all these nutrients which actually build up the child's confidence in actually becoming a great version of themselves when they grow up. Now you've got the other child on the other hand, who is raised and broken by their own upbringing, who can be a mother, a stepmother, an aunt, a grandmother, who calls this child, "You are so stupid. Why did you get a B? Why didn't you get an A? You can't get anything right. You won't amount to anything in life." Now those things build up, and that child actually grows up believing the fact that they are not worthy, they are not good enough, they can't achieve anything, because that is what they were raised by. So we need to be considerate in the fact that as we meet other women in life, and you find that this woman is not very open to relationships, this woman does not trust easily, this woman lacks a bit of confidence, try and understand the woman's upbringing. And if we truly love and appreciate each other as women, then you build that woman, because they are part of your life. You tell them they are beautiful, you tell them they are smart, you try and help them to become and believe the fact that they are worthy, simply because we are there to empower each other than to break one another. But we are to be considerate of the fact that we were raised differently. That is why we are different. So don't be too quick to judge another woman for her actions before you actually understand how this woman was raised. So I'm going to move on to stage number 2. I wish I had more time, but I'm going to keep moving on so I can share this life cycle, and hopefully one day if I get a live audience, then we can unpack it nicely. So stage number 2 being the caterpillar stage of a woman's life cycle. This is the stage where your vision of yourself is not clear, where you settle for anything that is, where you find yourself in bad relationships, where you tolerate disrespect, where you actually make a whole lot of mistakes as a woman. And that is actually a stage which we all go through. The unfortunate part, of course, is that some of the mistakes which you make at your caterpillar stage are mistakes which you need to be able to live with as you grow as a woman. And there's no point in actually holding on to those mistakes and let them define you as a woman, because at that stage you were young, you were naive, you were unsure of who you want to become, you were easily influenced, hence the decision making was at its lowest. But the fact is that we have all been at our caterpillar stage as women. Now, as I move on to my favorite, rather, the stage which actually I feel that we get stuck and hold on to for too long, is the cocoon stage, which some people call it the pupa stage of a butterfly, where as a woman you are broken, you are rejected, where as a woman you are abused, where as a woman you are actually crushed, where you actually start believing the fact that you are not worthy, you start believing the fact that you have failed, you actually start believing the fact that this relationship is the best thing that can happen to you, even though you are abused, you are undermined, you are ill-treated, and you hold on and you break and you lose yourself. This is the stage where you actually lose yourself completely as a woman. This is the stage of depression, Lord. We all go through that stage, a stage where you actually prepare for work and you sit down and you have no strength to go and face the world because you are tired, you are miserable, you look in the mirror and you see failure. The stage where you actually completely break down and almost lose your sanity as a woman. And we experience it through different challenges. Some experience it through sickness. Some experience it through a divorce. Some experience it through abuse. Some experience it through a loss of some sort. Some experience this stage through being broken by the same people that actually are supposed to build you as a woman. But the fact is that we all go through our cocoon stage as women. The unfortunate part is that if you don't look at that stage as a stage which is actually meant to transform you and build you to become a better version of yourself, you hold on too long and you die in that stage of being in your cocoon, simply because you feel, I'm damaged, I can't recover, I've lost too much money, I can't regain it. He has crushed me, I might as well stay with him because no other man is gonna find me beautiful. I cry with you. I feel your pain. Maybe I did not go through as much pain as the pain that you are currently going through or the pain that you've went through. But I still ask that you look at that stage, you go in the mirror, you look at yourself and you actually realize the fact that you are a woman, you are made of strength, you are resilient, you are still beautiful with those scars and stretch marks and the bruises on your face and body. You are still a woman that can rise and be worthy. You are still a woman that can claim her worth. I ask that you let go of your cocoon stage. I ask that you cry and you let go of that bad relationship. I ask that you cry and you let go of that abusive relationship, because that was a stage that you went through so that you can build your strength as a woman. Now, I want to hold on to that stage, but I need to move on to the next stage. The stage of emerging as a butterfly. Now, after being broken, after being broke, after being in a bad relationship, after losing money, after losing friends, after being humiliated, after being rejected, you have collected a lot of life lessons which you need to be able to apply better so that you can become a better version of yourself. Now, when you are at your emerging stage, that is when you actually start to become very uncomfortable with the state of your life as a woman, where you feel like, is this all that I can be? Is this the relationship that I'm supposed to be in? Is this treatment all that I'm worth as a woman? Are these the friends that I actually want to keep? Are these friends going to grow me as an individual? Do I actually want to sit here and gossip and talk about nothing, complain and talk about other people? Or do I want to find myself in the company of women that are actually going to grow me? That's the stage where a lot of things which are not meant for you get uncomfortable. That's the stage where the position you've been in at work for the past 7 years starts to feel uncomfortable. You are like, am I gonna be a clerk forever? Am I going to be just a junior employee forever? Can't I be better? And you feel it every day. It's a burden that you carry. That's the stage where you actually need to. Merging stage is a stage of decision making, where you actually decide to forgive yourself, where you actually decide to forgive that mother that did not embrace you enough as a child. This is the stage where you let go of the pain and the hurt, the humiliation and the abuse that your ex put you through. This is the stage where you let go of the friends that don't grow you. This is the stage where you let go of the mistakes that you made, which obviously you still carry the scars for. This is the stage where you say, I forgive you, to yourself. This is the stage where you look in the mirror and you say, I am worthy. This is the stage where you actually rise and say, I am a woman. I have made mistakes. I've had bad friends. I've been in bad relationships. I've been abused, but I can be better. This is the stage where you decide your fate as a woman. This is the stage where you look at your children and you say, is this all that I want my children to see and know about me as their mother? Or can they know better? Can I show them a better version of myself? A stronger woman, a woman that reads, a woman that goes for her education, a woman that reclaims her worth, a woman that is not going to be beaten in front of her children. This is the deciding stage where you emerge and you say, I am worthy. You force it through, you break. It's not easy because you're coming out of a long history of, since you were a child, what you believed, that bad relationship that you stayed in for 10 years, the friends that you've had for the last 5 years but still add no value. You breaking long-term relationships and chains which have chained you for quite a long while. But it's a deciding stage that we all need to go through. And it's a decision only you can make. I can sit here and talk about break out of that shell, come out of your cocoon. But if you are not ready to claim a better version of yourself, you are going to hold on to that stage. Now, moving on to the butterfly stage. Over and above how you were raised, whether with love or with rejection, over and above the mistakes that you've made as a woman, over and above the rejection and the betrayal and the humiliation, over and above the scars of abuse, over and above everything that you've been through as a woman, you still can become a butterfly. You still can look in the mirror with your scars and bruises and say, oh my God, I'm beautiful. Over and above all the pain that you've been through, you can still have a better version of yourself emerge. You can still have a clearer vision of your hopes and dreams as a woman. You can stand and say, I want to claim my dreams. At the age of 40, at the age of 50, at the age of 30, you can still as well. I am reclaiming my worth as a woman, and you reclaim it. and you take your wings and you fly, and you look at yourself and you say, oh my God, I'm beautiful, I am worthy. You don't tolerate disrespect. You walk like you're worthy. You speak like you're worthy. You believe that you are worthy, and you carry yourself like a woman that is worthy, because you have forgiven yourself. You know better now. You know what you want, and you claim what you want. You register for that course that you neglected over the years, and you claim that education. And you go and graduate at the age of 45, and you say, I am a woman that has made a lot of mistakes. I'm a woman that has been through a lot, but damn, I can still be the best version of myself. Now I'm going to the last stage, which is laying eggs. Butterflies lay eggs. I believe that laying eggs is not just about having children. Laying eggs is about being the woman that you needed at a young age. Being the woman that you needed as a caterpillar to other young women. Where you actually practice kindness. Where you practice. All I'm saying is that let's lay eggs. Let's be mindful of our own eggs. If you did not get love and affection growing up, change that cycle with your own child. Lay eggs of kindness. Lay eggs of good feedback to other women. Lay eggs of getting other women to believe in themselves. Lay eggs of listening. Lay eggs of caring. Lay eggs of giving hugs. Lay eggs of looking at the poor and finding something to do to actually help them. Because if we don't even attempt to change the world, then who will? We are all women. We are all beautiful. Much as we've all been a caterpillar, made a lot of mistakes, settled for less, undermined ourselves, tolerated, we all move past that stage. Because if you hold on to it for too long, you will never realize your worth as a woman. And much as we all experienced our own share of the cocoon stage, where we were broken, abused, rejected, where we were hurt, where we cried, where we lost, we need to move past that stage with the help of other women, with the help of God more than anything else, so that we can actually live again and feel a sense of being alive. If we hold on to the pain too long, to the rejection too long, if we hold on to the loss too long, then we will not be able to feel alive, because pain is heavy. And much as we get to a butterfly stage where we embrace our own worth, where we don't tolerate for the sake of being, where we look in the mirror and we see beauty, where we actually realize the fact that we can still be alive and happy, where we can actually say, I forgive the past, I forgive myself, I forgive those who have caused me any pain that I've experienced. We still need to be able to be women that actually lay eggs of kindness, of care, of compassion. A woman who relates with other women, a woman who actually gets other women to believe in the fact that they are beautiful too, they are worthy too, they are to be celebrated too. A woman that makes other women feel that they are also butterflies. Because what's the point of being a beautiful butterfly if you're flying alone? And what's the point of having beautiful wings if you're still gonna focus all your energy on finding another person's wings more beautiful than those of your own? So yeah, we all relate somehow. We just need to understand the fact that we need each other as women. So yeah, I hope that was time well spent for you. And yeah, talk again soon.